Greetings, VT teachers. I'm Marc Vézina, a consultant with the RISI Vocational Training team. Along with my colleague James Byrne, our goal is to help you integrate technology into VT. This video, focusing on scheduling or launching a meeting, is part of a series about using Teams meetings for online education. I will present two ways to host a meeting, either scheduling it in advance or launch it when we need it. I definitely prefer the first one, but in some context, we will want to use the second one. To schedule in advance in Teams, from the left, we'll open our calendar. At the time of making this video, it is not possible to follow all this procedure from Outlook. You need to be in Teams. Use the arrows to navigate to the date when we want to schedule a meeting. Double-click on the time at which we want the meeting to begin. Give it a title. Verify the date and starting time. Verify the end date and set the end time. If we teach the same group, let's say every Tuesday at 9, we could set a weekly recurrence with an end date. Here, we will click Add Channel, and it will display all our groups in Teams. Open the one that we want, and click the appropriate channel. If you are not using Teams channels, there will always be one called General by default. Pick that one. Toggle the Send Personal Invitation button. Add a message, link to resources, or anything else that's necessary. Because we associated the meeting with a channel, the chat recordings and shared files will remain in that channel. Because of the Send Personal Invite option, when the time of the meeting comes, owners and members will be able to join from the email they received, from their calendar, either in Teams or Outlook, or from the link that we posted in our learning management system. There are options for required or optional attendees, responses, and registration that I invite you to explore if they are useful in your specific context. To complete the creation of our scheduled meeting, we'll click Save in the very right top of the window. Sometimes we'll need to start the meeting now. We can do it pretty much from everywhere in Teams, but I would recommend doing it from the right channel for the same reasons mentioned earlier: easy access to the recordings, the shared files, the archives of the chat, etc. Here is how to do it. From the right, pick the channel where we want the meeting to happen. In the top right corner, click the camera icon. After verifying your camera and microphone settings, click Join Now. From this pop-up, we can copy the meeting's clickable link to paste it, for example, in the forum of our learning management system. If we want to share the link via our default email application, we'll pick the last option. From there, we can add people one by one or access our distribution lists or security groups. If we click Add Participants, we open the standard list of the meeting where everyone from our channel of origin is listed. We can send to each person that is not present a request to join, but they will receive it only if their Teams app is open and allows notifications. The Share Invite button brings us back to the possibility of copying the link to the meeting or sending it via our default email application. These were the two options to host a video meeting on Teams, and I highly recommend, whether you are scheduling them in advance or launching them on the fly, to associate them with a specific channel in your group. To check out the full list of topics covered in this series of videos, in the address bar of your browser, just type the bit.ly address shown above, TM4T in capital letters, as in Teams Meetings for Teachers. You can also use a mobile device to scan the QR code in the corner. From that webpage, you can also contact me or my colleague James if you have any questions about the videos, if you think a topic is missing, or if you have tips of your own to share. I hope this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.